Alright guys, how you doing? In this video I'm going to be fitting a Power HD waterproof servo to my Traxxas TRX-4. So thanks to you guys for recommending me this servo in one of my other videos. So I'm going to be giving this thing a go. The thing I like about this is very cheap, and because this TRX-4 gets bashed quite a bit and it's got no servo saver, servos don't tend to last that long in there really. So hopefully if this thing lasts for, I don't know, just for a couple of months, it's going to be pretty good going. So alright guys, let's stick it in there. So we've got the old beaten Toyota Hilux body shell on this one, and luckily I've got the servo plugged in through an extension lead here, so I've had that sort of hanging out because I do so many servos in on this thing. I thought if I have the cable hanging out the receiver box, it's going to save every single time having to dig into here, which is quite handy. Let's have a quick look at this Power HD servo then. Packaging really basic, but you know, why can't it be? It's waterproof, it's 20 kgs, so spec wise we're looking at 20 kgs at 6 volt. Speed wise we're looking at 0.16 at 6.6 volts. 0.18 at 4.8. So we'll see how it gets on. Not the fastest, but being a crawler, it should be fine. So when you're putting in a new servo, the first thing you want to make sure is that your radio's on, and you want to plug it in before you put on the servo horn, just to make sure that everything's centered. And then you want to make sure that your trim on your transmitter is set to neutral. Then we can go ahead and put our servo horn back on and making sure that everything is level. And we always want to make sure that when we put the servo horn on, it's on 90 degrees when it's on zero. And then if the steering's not straight, we can adjust linkages elsewhere. On the case of the TRX-4, the linkages are kind of a set length for the most part. You want to get that as near to 90 degrees as possible, which that is. And then we can whip it over and stick the servo horn screw back in. So even though I do like using the old power tools, I always do the last little bit up by hand just to stop it stripping out any threads. Well, it feels like it's got plenty of power, and these are even 2.2 inch wheels and tyres. It's turning these big heavy tyres on carpet, guys, so I think this is going to be pretty good. So we're just going to have to look out for how it's going to hold up to my sort of bashing, but hopefully it's going to last a bit longer than the last servos did. Just put these Super Swamper Bogger tyres back on. It's been raining last night and it's a little bit wet out, so we'll see how these get on. And they're actually a 1.9 wheel, but if you put it next to a 2.2 inch wheel, height-wise, it's about the same because there's just so much sidewall on these things. So also, I'm going to be running the F-150 body shell. I think that looks pretty cool. I know a lot of people don't really like this body shell, but I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. So give me a note in the comments, guys. What do you reckon of this body shell? And also, what is your favourite body shell that I run? So out of the shells that I run, I've got this one here. I've got the Toyota Hilux one here. A Chevy C10 body here, even though this one hasn't been out yet because at the moment it's a bit shelf queeny, but I will bring that out at some point soon. Here's the old C10 body. I mean, I know a lot of you guys like this one and you like the colour, and I can still run it. It's still in usable, well, kind of usable condition. I'm probably going to paint another one up at some point. I do like this colour. It does look really good, but sometimes in certain lighting conditions it just doesn't stand out, the white. It all kind of sort of blends in and looks like sort of, I don't know, it doesn't always come out that well. Then the other couple of bodies I've got here is the standard Defender body that it came with, and then I've got a tactical unit body here. And this body shell here, actually, I've never actually used it. So personally, my favourite body shell's got to be the Chevy C10. I think that thing looks awesome. But, you know, I do like mixing it around a bit, put different body shells on, put different wheels and tyres on, just sort of mix it up a bit so every time we go out, it's not always the exact same thing. So, alright guys, I hope you like this video. Give me a note in the comments, what body shell do you want to see more of? What wheels and tyre combos do you want to see more of? Just let me know in the comments. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell button to stay notified. We're planning on going bashing later on today, so hopefully the weather's going to hold out and there'll be more bashing videos soon. But the X-Max and the TRX-4. And obviously all these other RCs that I've got up here as well. So alright guys, see you soon. Bye.